with Arc 2 being delayed again, I think it is time we talked about this, and hopefully they're doing this for the game here. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. We have a lack of creature diversity. Now you might say, "Oh, legendary, there's a whole bunch of creatures in the Arc games. Aren't you don't you play the games?" Like, yes, I do play the games, but here's the thing, right? There is a severe lack of, again, creature diversity. Like, for example, Arc Editions has creatures for just about every category. You have Sarcosuchus, Deinosuchus, Purosaurus, which are in the same crocodilomorph family. You have Caprosuchus, Fasolasuchus, and so on and so forth. And you might make the argument, well, isn't Fajor one of the most versatile maps? Yes, it has more creatures, but again, it's still the same creatures with that we've been getting from other games. Like, they even cut out some creatures, so you could actually say the diversity is sort of cut in half. Like, in all honesty, it's ridiculous. It's just Arc Fedora does have some of the best creatures, though. I do think it has some of the best additional creatures. Oh, sorry, added on creatures like the Andrewsarchus or the Desmodus are both some of the greatest creatures of all time, by the way. But with finding out a lot of creatures that got cut from the game, we definitely lacked on diversity here. Like, for example, Acrocanthosaurus. We were supposed to have a giant crab, and the Titanodrome Queen was supposed to be in there as well. So we were supposed to tame that, and she could summon a horde of, like, smaller Titanodromes. And then you have the lack of Ankylosaur diversity. We don't have Pinacosaurus, Edmontonia, or even Palancathus. Not even any Nodosaurians. We don't even have a diverse ratio of Tyrannosaurs. We don't have Gorgosaurus, Daspletosaurus, or Albertosaurus. The Ceratopsians are definitely limited here. We have Pachyrhinosaurus, but again, that's also a genus of its own. So we don't have enough diversity when it comes to the species of these creatures. And to think that we have a lot of Ceratopsians that are in the modded version of the game than in the actual game itself. This is why Arc Additional Creatures 2 gets my love so much more. And then you have Prosauropods. I don't know how Arc even managed to not add one. We could have had Plateosaurus, Ingentia, and others. Who wouldn't? Let me ask you this: who wouldn't want a Plateosaurus? Matter of fact, it's one of the most useful creatures in the mod because you can actually make narcotics. Yeah. Now imagine if it's given its actual size to where it could fight off theropods. Oh, Gigantoraptor was also in the original for the game as well. And guess what? He got cut. But don't worry, he's in the modded version of the game. Crazy, ain't it? And the fact that there's a severe lack of Abelisaurs. Like, Carnotaurus is the only Abelisaur in the game. Like, really think about that. Carnotaurus is by itself. We don't have no Rugops or Majungasaurus. Who doesn't want a Majungasaurus? Like, think about it. I know some of y'all want the Madagascar King, the Madagascar Cannibal King, for crying out loud here. Who wouldn't want him? Because here's the thing is, we don't have any other Abelisaurs. We don't have Majungasaurus. We don't have Rugops. We don't have none of it. And all we have is Carnotaurus. That's about it. And then again, with the Tyrannosaur diversity, we don't have Tarbosaurus. Tarbosaurus would have been perfect for the scorched earth deserts as its main Tyrannosaur than rather T-Rex itself. I'd rather have a Tarbosaurus than a Tyrannosaur. And I'm saying that because scorched earth definitely needs, it's perfect for, adding more and diverse creatures. How about the land crocodile species? Okay, Caprosuchus is by itself. It's the only crocodile that can really run on land or fully gallop on land. How about adding Burritosuchus? Why not, right? Why not add Burritosuchus? It's a diverse it's not in the same family, sort of say, but it is a land crocodile nevertheless here. And Burritosuchus would go a long way here. Okay, I know for Solasuchus is coming, and they might change how it looks, how it how it walks, and how it interacts here. But still, needless to say, here we still need another land crocodile. Next off, we have mammoths. Oh my gosh, woolly mammoth is by itself. And then, thank God, the modded version adds Deinotherium because that, that at least that's worth it. Just as much as the woolly mammoth is. Probably, it's a boss in it, plus the Deinotherium is a boss battle. But here's the funny thing about it, right? Platybeldon, one of my favorite mammoths because of its unique nature. I just like the weirdness of Platybeldon in general, and the fact that it was known probably for it being a very aquatic mammoth as well. Was in the original artwork, or at least originally supposed to be added to the game itself. So I missed out on one of possibly would have been one of my favorite tames, in all honesty. And here's the crazy thing, right? I know the Sabertooth or the Smilodon or whatever is coming back. Great, right? But here's the thing. Ark or Wildcard or whoever's making this game, do not have the Sabertooth be the only prehistoric cat in the game. Add another one. At least add 2 more. Because we have way too many more. And no, Thylacoleo does not count. It is a marsupial. Okay? And honestly, I don't mind it being too much by itself, but we could get an Archaeondrus. But as for the saber-tooth cats here, we could definitely have Xenosmilus. Florida's saber-tooth tiger, or literally itself. Dinofelis. Who doesn't want a Dinofelis? I mean, y'all could work out what it could do. And definitely add Australopithecus. I would definitely like to, see those guys in the game. Or maybe update Gigantopithecus. Oh my gosh, Gigantopithecus is really the only giant ape in the game. Yes, we had Dinopithecus, but in general, Dinopithecus was kind of it was what it was. Or how about the Hyenidae family? I would love to see a cave hyena. It's unique. I would love to see cave hyenas. They'd be perfect for the game. And with Solasuchus coming, it makes you actually wonder how much diversity we really have in this game now. I mean, we're adding creatures to the game, but there's still creatures that should have been in the game and wanted. So what Ark 2 really needs is to really bring up its creature diversity. I would vote that each species gets at least 2 additional members to it. For the marsupial lion, we get Archaeondrus and any other marsupial. For Tyrannosaurus, we get 2 of its other more popular Tyrannosaur variants, Tarbosaurus and Displetosaurus. Except not the modded version. Please update that, dear God. You know what? That's just what we need. More diverse creatures. So anyway, please comment down below, like and subscribe, and share with your friends. And guys, I want to give a special thanks to everyone here who made Legendary Grimlock what it is today. Thank you for finally helping this channel reach 1K. I love you all, and I appreciate the time and effort everyone has and what pretty much everyone has put into this channel. Thank you all so much. Peace.